Good morning, YouTubers. Good morning, friends and family. RV Debs here. It is Wednesday morning. I'm having coffee and I'm making my first meal of the day, and I wanted to share that with you. It's nothing really fancy, but this is going to help me. And I'm sure if you're into low carb eating, this might be interesting to you too. Okay, I took a whole avocado and cut it up with salt and pepper and lemon, and say good morning. I've got chicken wings in the oven, which I'm trying to get cooked. They're getting there. And that'll be my first meal of the day with my coffee and my dogs. Say good morning, Rosie. Say hi, everybody. Did you like your breakfast? They had their breakfast this morning. Lily! Lily! Say good morning, everybody. She says no. Well, it's, let me look out the window. Another overcast day, but it's not raining. That's a good thing. It rained all day yesterday, just about. And we went to Soul Sisters dinner, and that was lots of fun. And I have that dinner that I had in front of me. And I'll share that. This is my breakfast. It is 11:30 in the morning, so I'm ready to eat. I got some blue cheese dressing this time. And when you look at the back, because it's on the low carb diet. Whoa. Focus. 2 grams of carbs. And I'll make sure that's all I have is a couple tablespoons. Isn't that a nice looking meal? I can't wait to eat. I'm very hungry, so that's what I'm about to do. And hope wherever you are, you're enjoying your meals. Hi again, I am back with you. I had my breakfast. It feels really good. Lots of protein. Gives me lots of energy. And that's a really important thing, because that's one of the reasons that I decided to try this, is to get my energy level up. And it slowly is getting better. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of studying about the low carb or the ketogenic diet. And I think that's a really great way to do this. I don't feel like, I don't feel any urges like I was feeling, maybe last week about sugar and things like that. And there's a lady I just listened to several of her videos, and her name it's Keto with Casey, and Casey's spelt with a C. And she has lost like 90 some pounds doing this ketogenic diet or food plan. There's so many people that have videos out doing the low carb or keto diets and food plans, So I'm interested in learning. Now, let's talk about going out to dinner. Okay, it's not an easy thing to do to go out for dinner when you first begin a special food plan. But on the low carb diet, or the low carb change it plan, there always is something you can order. And like last night at a Mexican restaurant, of course, the first thing they do is put down the homemade tortilla chips and salsa on the table. There were several ladies, like probably maybe 12 ladies. I think about 12, I'm not sure. But, everybody's dipping the chips, and they're good. They're not your chips like you buy at the store. They're homemade, Mexican, yummy chips. I didn't have any, and pretty much just moved the chips away from my sight and got into conversations, which is important. That's why we're there. And when it came to ordering, I looked at the menu. There were several things I could order. One of them would be like a taco salad or a fajita steak or chicken salad. There was Monterey chicken, which is what I ordered. And Monterey chicken in this restaurant, it's a very thin chicken breast, and on top they put bacon, and I think it was peppers and onions, and then jack cheese, served with a little thing of guacamole, rice and beans. Well, I knew I wasn't going to eat the rice and beans, but I said, could you replace the rice with an extra guacamole? Which they were just little dishes of the guac. But the chicken was really good. I could see myself making that home and making it better, because I would use a much nicer piece of chicken. But that's okay. It was good. And I just did good. And then at the end, everybody got free dessert, which was banana pudding, homemade. And I did not eat it. And I sat next to Nadia, who's lost about 30 pounds in the last year. She's looking fabulous. And on the other side was Kat. And Kat ate a taco salad, but she told him to forget the shell. So that worked for her, and she's doing really well too. But I'm the one that I'm taking care of me right now. I have to make sure that I do the right thing for me. And this seems to be a very livable change it plan. It's not so difficult. I'm staying away from all the bad carbs. I eat carb. I have to have a little carbs. I enjoy my vegetables. And the blue cheese dressing, well, that was a treat. I don't normally eat that. And my breakfast was great. I mean, my breakfast was like a dinner. And that's the thing about, this kind of diet plan or food plan, is you can eat whatever you want on the food plan at any time. Lunch might be eggs today. I don't know. So, yeah, I really am enjoying what I'm eating. I'm starting to feel like my clothes are getting looser. And that's really good, because a few weeks ago I felt like my shirts were getting tighter. And like this one in particular, I was feeling like last year I had lost a little weight just by, I think when I went through, my husband passed away, I lost about 20 pounds like that. But I gained it back. But I remember feeling like, wow, I didn't realize I'd lost all the weight until I went to the doctor and I stepped on the scale. And I remember wearing certain clothes that, didn't fit me like last week. Just didn't feel comfortable. And I'm starting to feel like, wow, it's going to be a while. I know it's going to take time. I've got a lot of weight to lose. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling better. That's the most important part, is the energy and feeling a little better. And clothes are starting to be looser again and fit the way you want them to fit. And that just... There's nothing that tastes better than weight loss. This year, I think just having the settled feeling and the good feeling of living here, I haven't been feeling like painting, but I'm starting to think that's definitely something to start doing again, because I love to do it and people bought them. Everything's sold. So I'm going to start painting again and doing things that are good not only for physical but for emotional and mental. So that's what I'm doing today, and I'm going to go over to the doctor's office and get on the scale. And if you know me, you know I would normally stay far away from any scales. I did not want to face the truth. I didn't want to look at the numbers. I just did not want to, face my truth. And once you go for it and you start feeling better, you want to look at the scale. You want to see your progression of weight loss. It's not that I need to lose 10 pounds a week, because you're not gonna, If I lose 2 pounds a week for a while, that would be okay. Because, in 52 weeks, that's over 100 pounds. I don't think I'll be doing that, but I am enjoying getting my head on straight and feeling good about what I'm eating. It does take a little time and effort if you want to enjoy your food. You have to you have to take that moment and think about what you're going to buy and set it up so you know that you've got this and this to eat. And it's working for me, and it hadn't worked for me in so many years, really. I mean, the reason I lost weight when my husband died, which was in 2014 May, I think, being so ill mentally, just so taken back by his sickness that naturally just I didn't have an appetite. You don't have an appetite when someone you love is laying there sick and not able to eat. But I am in a better frame of mind now. It's, a couple years later, and I'm so happy that I live in this part of Texas. There's always something going on, something to do. I'm hoping to get to the point where even at family night, I don't want to eat anything off of my own food plan. But I'm going to give myself a break, on Saturdays a little bit, but not much of one, because it's too easy to slide back to old habits, and I do not want to slide back to those. And I'm so happy that I feel this way. And I hope to inspire you, if I do inspire anybody that is making this even more worthwhile. And I love my channel, and I love you guys, because you keep me on track in so many different ways. And if I inspire you to get on the wagon and get off the crap, then I'm doing something right too, and I believe you get what you give in this life. I really do. That's it for this morning, but I just wanted to touch base early today and let you know what's going on here. Have a beautiful day. Hey YouTubers, I'm at the doctor's office, the clinic here, and went in and I weighed myself, and I lost 9 pounds from the last time I was here, which wasn't that long ago. It was right after the holidays, so I can't remember. I have to look on my calendar, but since I've started the plan, I'm down 9 pounds, and I'm super excited about that. I mean, it's it's a weight off my shoulders, literally. So that's really a great thing to hear today. They were so nice in there. And the thing about this whole life change it plan is not that you're on something that you're going to get off, because that's, to me, a big problem with when people go to lose some weight. They say, well, I'm going on a diet, and then that means that the opposite of on, and we're only human, is off. So I'm going to try really hard to make and create new habits in this low carb lifestyle, and try to hone it in for me. Everybody's a little different, and my body's losing weight with what I've been doing, so that's really all that matters too, is that, and I'm feeling healthy. Yeah, I'm creative, and no matter whether I'm making beads, jewelry, painting, really just about anything, I get very creative about it, and that's what keeps me happy. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm being happy and creating my own self, my plan that's going to work for me. But what I'm realizing, though, is that this is the best way for me to live. Not just, I'm going to lose some weight and then I'm going to be back to eating. No. This is the way you've got to live. And if you do fall off, and we all do. I mean, there's no one, listen, we're not perfect. And someone's right next door. No, we're not perfect, and sometimes you decide this is the day you're going to have a piece of birthday cake. And that's okay, because the next hour after you've eaten it, you just go back to, because you won't feel as good after you eat it. Once I think I'm done. I'm done with the gluttony. That's another thing. When you look at the 10 Commandments, I'd like to be able to basically live by the 10 Commandments. And I try. I do. I mean, that's what I aim for. Gluttony, though, that's the one that, is the most difficult for me. And I am learning that, I don't know, I'm learning that I can change gradually and do it with a flair, you know, and just stop that madness of uncontrollable thoughts about sugar and all the things that you want, whether it's potato chips or sugar or candy bars. They're both the same. Yeah, and just from other people, I'm just learning from other people's videos, so that's what I'm doing. And if I can come back to my channel and turn you on to it, that's really neat. I hope that I've inspired you a little tiny bit, because I feel very inspired by a lot of people I'm watching. And some are, you know, really, 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 really amazing. And some are just like me. All age groups. Yeah. Oops. Anyway, let me concentrate on driving. Put my seatbelt on while I'm thinking about it. And even my seatbelt feels better. Everything's starting to feel better. And it's not just the 9 pounds, you know, it's like 100 pounds of stress that I had gotten myself into with feeling bad about myself. I feel good about myself. Yeah. Talk to you soon. Love you guys. Hey friends, guess what? You know, I just wanted to add this to my video. I looked on my calendar, which is a smart thing to do once in a while, to see when I went to my doctor's and got weighed last. I was at the doctor's office here in Knox City on November 29th. So, from the 29th of November to today is the 18th of January, I've lost like 9 pounds, maybe a little more. And so that wasn't really that fast, but you know what? That's really good, because that, you know, that was all that holiday eating and stuff is all gone. Now, the next 10 pounds is going to really show up. Because when I lived in Alabama, I was the same size as I am now. Same weight. When I went to the doctor in Alabama, I had just gained like 10, 12 pounds coming here and just eating whatever I wanted. Which, you know what? It's stress. It's emotional. You know, it's all that stuff. I was feeling so many feelings when I moved here. So many things that I had to make decisions about. And I just realize now what a weight that is off my back. Not knowing, you know, am I going to stay in Texas, pulling my travel trailer behind me, and not really enjoying that type of travel with all of the stuff you have to do to get comfortable in a travel trailer. I just had that so much on my mind that food was like so important, just so important. It was something I thought about and enjoyed. And I babied myself, I guess, too. And I got here and thought, what am I going to do? Am I going to stay in Texas? I didn't think I'd like Texas. It is different. It is. I am definitely I don't know how you say it. I'm a round peg trying to live in a square peg environment. Does that make sense? But I found that having my truest friend, Kat, and her mom, Mary, and all the kids just completed me as much as possible without my husband or my parents. This is the closest that I have felt to that feeling. And it's like small town living. It's good. It's good. And I now have time and comfort to think about getting healthier and stronger. And if I do go traveling in the summer, it's because I have lost a bunch of weight and I need to walk and look at things, and I want to see the Grand Canyon. And I have to have the energy, definitely. This is just one of those days, a very philosophical day. I'm done. I'm just feeling great where I'm at. I'm able to work on myself and, you know, I am doing it. The word try is almost like saying I'm going to fail. So, I almost want to give up the word I'm going to try. Try? If you try, you might not, I don't think I'm going to make it. I'll try. But instead of that crap, I'm doing it. That's what I'm going for it. All wholeheartedly. Peace out, friends. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you do. Follow me along. I do basically a daily vlog. And I've got over 650 videos, which I cannot believe. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I have enjoyed every bit of it. So subscribe to my channel and a thumbs up. It's always appreciated. Peace out. Hi, YouTubers. Good evening. I am currently making my dinner tonight, and I thought I would just share the process. These are 2 pieces of salt pork or bacon. It's going to give it some flavor. Some garlic's in there. And I want to throw some red peppers. I tossed in some red peppers. And a little salt. And I got to get some pepper. Tonight, I'm just going to eat by myself, and tomorrow I'm going to make a cauliflower pizza crust, I believe, with Kat and Mark. I don't think Mark will eat it. He doesn't really like veggies that much. I love my veggies. And I'm going to let this cook for a little bit, and then what I'm going to put in it is one of these. Nice pork chop. And the bacon's going to give it that extra little fat and flavor that I'm allowed on my keto diet. And that's what's going on. I'll be back. It smells good. I added the pork chop, put salt and pepper and garlic. Well, actually I didn't put garlic, but salt and pepper and some, this stuff I love. Cajun spice. Great on everything. So I put some balsamic vinegar, just a little bit, and now I'm going to close it up and put it on low and let it cook for a little while. And then soon dinner time is here. This is it. This is my dinner tonight. Pork chops and some yummy peppers and onions, a little bit of bacon on there, and that's it. Looks good, and I'm ready to eat it. Hope you enjoyed watching.